Michael Vick, the dogs and everybody forgot about the drug ring. But the fact of the matter is that how many people do we see to this day that tell us, you know, you're gonna have people on both sides of the fence. Because to this day, people say we ain't winning the Super Bowl because we didn't do right by Michael Vick. But you know what I'm
Crazy,
saying?
crazy,
So
crazy
it's
talk,
so it's,
crazy talk.
so it's one of those cases where if you bring James Pierce back, on the other side of the spectrum, there's going to be a lot of people upset in that regard because it's
Yeah.
like y'all ain't going to win the Super Bowl because he did what he did. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So it's
right.
it's crazy.
I got a comment here from Justin Swisher, and he said, "Bo, my buddy did 1 year for aggravated stalking with no priors. I'm gonna
Dang.
put one caveat out there, and that's definitely not disrespecting your buddy. Uh, how much money did he have?
Do you
And
make
I
10
say
million a
that
year?
with all respect, because you right
It
now
makes a
for the
difference.
it makes a difference. It really does. They might put guardrails around him. He can pay for, to say, listen, if I screw up again, I'll get this, I'll get that. But having those high-powered lawyers in situations will absolutely help. That's what I think.
Mm.
Think about it. We're seeing it right now. We seeing all these people with
Right.
with all this influence. They literally get caught dead to right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And you're like, wait a minute, how you still doing this? What's going on?
All you got to do is turn on the news every day.
Hello.
You see it every day, folks. Every day, every day. Our brother Bobby was in the house, man. What's going on, brother? He said this feels like the frontal lobe shooting we took when Vic this time with a double barrel shotgun. Uh, I saw my internet my high priced internet go out for a second. He said this feels like the frontal lobe shooting we took when Vic got caught up. Just got it from the back this time with a double barrel shotgun. Yeah, I mean, it's. I'll tell y'all this, and I know it's been 20 plus years. So, well, not 20 plus years. It'll be 20 years.
Dang,
I think if
that
that
was
happened to Vic today, I don't think Vic. I think Vic would have been back with the Falcons.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
Why you say that?
Because I feel, well, if the rest of the world kept turning and all the things happened as they happened, and the lessons learned and the precedents that have been set with other cases and other criminal cases and other domestic cases and things of that nature, not not, no pun intended, dogging out the Peter folks or things of that nature. But I think we're in a world now where money talks. And I feel like money could have talked its way. I'm not saying Vic wouldn't have gone to jail. I'm not saying he wouldn't have gotten a little bit of a suspension. But I really don't think Vic would have been gone if you knew the information now that you know that you didn't know then. Does that make sense? Like
So
if you knew now what you didn't know then.
so you're saying
Okay.
that after he did all that to them dogs and they found
Yes.
all that those drugs on his property,
Yes.
he
He would have done a year
in jail?
in jail. He would have done a year in jail. He would have been suspended for a year, and they would have brought him back.
I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because they talk about bringing Henry Ruggs back. So
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
You know.
You just heard that. And what is he gonna be next? Is it next year that he gets
Yeah.
out? Yeah. Or is it this year?
No, this year he gets
Yeah,
out.
this year,
They talk about
26.
bringing
Yeah,
him
he
back
gets out
next year.
this year.
Yeah.
So again, this is not telling you that I believe in greasing the palms of folks to get over. I'm just saying I think this is gonna happen. I think this is gonna happen. What'd you say, T. Will?
I, it's going to be interesting, man. The only thing I can say, I guess I'll get my popcorn ready because I just cannot see it. And look it, hey, shout out to you, Uncle Steve, because I'm about to do another one of your. I love JPJ Jr., but I just cannot in 2026. The world is a fishbowl, right? So understand he did this to a WNBA player, which means you're going to get hell from their side. And I know they don't bring in the revenue, not even one centilla of the revenue that the NFL does, but they are public. And what this does is it focuses the issue off of them because they're trying to get equal pay now. You can figure that this is going to be a who ride for Rakia. You're gonna get all the smoke from them and all of their sponsors and all of the entities that support them. You're gonna get all the smoke from them, right? Yeah, this is tough, man. I don't know. I don't know. And look, I'm not saying I don't want JPJ. Look, what he did was disgusting. Okay, let's be honest. I got daughters. That's disgusting. But to your point, I don't know everything that happened. He could have been under the influence of something. We don't know the whole story. What I can say is it never looks good when you break a woman's nose. It just doesn't look good.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know.
And that's something I want to make clear too. We've heard. I heard the broken nose. I've heard the ramming of the car. I've heard all of that. What I haven't heard is a policeman say that. What I haven't heard is I don't know. Now again, if it turns out in a couple of hours somebody got a picture of a broken nose, then I'm ready to go there. But I haven't heard that would be too, and especially you think about police now. When police charge people with these crimes and they are making their report, their job is to write the report in such a way that it is clear to make sure you know why these folks are getting arrested.
Right.
I find it odd that in the policeman's report yesterday, he did not speak specifically about anybody. When you hear them do press conferences, there were scratches above the neck. There was a bruise on the arm. There was a thing on the. I didn't hear any of that. I'm not saying that didn't happen. Make it clear before everybody start running with that. But at the same time, I have yet to hear or see any of that stuff that has happened. So it's going to be hard for me to jump on that wagon until I see.
Right. No, that's fair, Unc, but I just don't know, man. Like I did not think we would be here. None of us thought we would be here with this. And I tell you what it will do. It's gonna I don't see Arthur Blank and the Falcons taking anybody with questionable character anymore because in the back of their minds it's gotta be, well, here we go again. You know what I mean? And look I hope it works out for the young man. I really do. But I don't know. I don't know. Like to your point, when we get all the information, but what I will say is God help him. God help him if there's a tape confirming this. Even that thing with Ray Rice, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
even
you good
with Ray Rice, it didn't really escalate until that tape came out of him going Mike Tyson punch out on like that. That killed his career right there. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I feel like, okay, I disagree with you, T-Will. I feel like they should still consider people with character issues.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're bringing in kids who are 22, 21 years old,
that
right?
Do dumb stuff.
And look, you show me what 21-year-old doesn't have a character issue.
No, you're right, but I'm saying I'm not saying that I wouldn't consider it. I'm saying that they may not consider it. Like this is
Look, if they want to win, if they want to go back to that whole Falcons filter again,
uh-huh.
they can't. At this point, you legitimately can't do the whole. Oh yeah, you got a character issue. We're not going to take you. I
Yeah.
feel like this is. I feel like this is another. This is further result of.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, Raheem strikes again. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I feel like I feel like Raheem left us another present. You know, even after he's gone, the room still smells like him. Right?
Did you support them drafting JPJ?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I mean, can we really blame Raheem? And look at I think Raheem needed to go. I'm not saying that, but can we blame Raheem because JPJ chose to do this?
I feel like if you bring in a guy with character issues, that player needs to be coached up a little bit more. He needs to know that there are going to be certain there are going to be certain things that he has to deal with as a result of his actions, right? And after his first year in the NFL, he felt like his anger was more important than the rest of his team and his career. Unfortunately, nobody held him accountable.
I got one comment to read before I introduce our other guest in here. Bobby put a thing in here and said they said the broken nose was on social media posted somewhere. I have yet to see it though. Here's the only thing, Bobby, that I say with that, and not against you or anything. Let me ask you a question. James Pierce Jr. gets arrested yesterday. The rumor is that he physically assaulted her. If there was an authentic picture of that going out there right now, don't you think that would probably be one of the top 10 viewed photos right now going on the internet?
Yeah.
I think right now that would absolutely be one of the most circulated pictures, especially knowing that the story isn't even 24 hours old. So that's the only thing that I, think about that. My brother Coach is in the house. What's going on, Dre? How you doing, my friend?
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? What's up? Not doing
Hey.
too good, man. This really hurts my heart, bro.
Well, talk to me, man, because we we want to know your feelings, man, and what you thinking. What did you initially think when you first heard the news, and more importantly, at the moment, what's your, I don't know, just where are you? Where do you stand?
So when I initially heard the news, I was like, man, you can't be serious. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe because I had a, a father in my life. Well, really my uncle, but for all intents and purposes, he raised me like I was his son. Who taught me, like don't lose your cool over no woman. I can't see it, bro. You were literally tracking. The, I think you got robbed for defensive player, defensive rookie of the year for sure. But bro, I think this just derails your career because it's been multiple people who've had a domestic and have been released and never to play football again. So you know, to do something so idiotic, so stupid, it just hurt my heart because I just knew, I y'all have heard me week in and week out. I am a huge JPJ fan, huge. I think the only other person I like on this team more is Watts, but I'm a huge fan. And again, he's innocent to proven guilty, but to even have your name in a conversation like this to me is just utterly ridiculous, man. You're a multi-millionaire. She's easily to replace. Again, I don't we don't know well, I don't know the situation. I'm just speaking. There's no way I'm gonna let anybody trick me out of my bag, out my money. And I've worked my entire life to get here. It's just utterly stupid to me. Utterly stupid.
Let me turn one thing back on you real quick, and I want you to be as honest as you can, Trey. And again, and again, people, I'm not making excuses. I'm not being Johnny Cochran. I'm not saying that. At 23, do you think? And again, you talked about your upbringing, which I was blessed to have one of those. That I get more. Man, if I even thought about doing something like that, man, I got tore up.
Boy.
Do you think there could be some rehabilitation done if and only if we're not talking about maybe direct physicality to the young lady or something like that? Stalking is still a crime. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dismissing that either. But do you believe in possible rehabilitation if they were to, I don't know, plead to a lesser charge, do a lot of things that we're going to find out here in the next couple of days? Do you think the Falcons could possibly rehabilitate him and bring him?
So if this wasn't a sport team, absolutely. But because like if this was a normal, he working at Amazon and you know and this happened, absolutely. But because it's a sports team and because they get I caught you guys talking earlier, because they get the flack that they get, i.e., with the Michael Vick, I think they're like I think it's much easier for them to just wash their hands, wash their hands of a situation, just move on. To be, I mean, you know, and he to me he just doesn't have anyone to blame but himself. But I think most teams will just, like we have seen, if this issue pops up, teams just wash their hands with the player and move on.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Appreciate you, Bobby. He's absolutely right. As y'all coming in, man, y'all see I have uh, two world-class podcasters sitting in here with me
Dang,
right
Uncle
now, and
Will.
then
You don't let him do you like
also
that, T.
Lois
Will?
in here
Wait,
with
what?
talking on the
Uncle,
platform. So
Dang,
if
Hey
y'all
man,
did want to, if y'all want to come join us today, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for us and join the conversation. I did want to ask you as well, Coach. We want to steer maybe to some in my eyes humorous Falcon talk as far as Kirk Cousins is concerned. T. Will's favorite quarterback was cut is
dang.
reportedly cut, and we were just trying to see big deal to you or much to do about nothing and just keep it moving.
to me, it's much ado about nothing. Like, I mean, anybody with common sense would know that this was coming. There's no way we're gonna pay him the exorbitant amount of money that we would have had to pay him if he was on this roster past the start of the season. So, I mean, I figured this was coming. We can get a low price stopgap QB in here. Um, but yeah, to me, it's much ado about nothing. It was going to happen regardless.
Hey, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, see, they coming. See, y'all ain't
Look,
around when Low slanders me.
man,
When Low throw the slander at me,
man.
he thought that might.
It's a one directional type of relationship. It's Uncle
Low
Steve
slander my
he
internet.
keep gut punching me. I just keep taking it. I like, man, look, man, I love you, Uncle. It's cool, man. It's all right.
So you're Thor and he's Loki, is what
It's
you're saying.
exactly.
I got it.
Exactly.
I, you no, you remember those? What were the little beings in the? What was the Avengers movie when Loki brought all the was it Centurions?
Yeah.
The
The oh my god. Oh
back in Batman, they used to call them the henchmen, the people that just got beat up.
yeah.
And you get one punch and they were gone.
Yeah.
We call them the big lows. That's what we call them.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Just the
Wow.
way he
That's-
They was the Centauri, right? Were they the Centauri?
Sorry.
Something like that.
Man, boy, you see how they do me, y'all. They just, man.
Well, Lo,
Man.
let me ask you. Let's talk a little bit about today's game and see what you thinking about that. Seattle, New England is kind of interesting because I swear, as a Falcons fan, I wasn't even thinking about most of that until I really wasn't even thinking about the game because we had so much stuff with the Falcons going on over the last week. But do you have any thoughts? Any thoughts on how the game is going to go, and give us a winner and a score?
This game is gonna be just as boring as the lead up to the Super Bowl. Seattle gonna win by 13 points.
Okay.
We gonna be watching halftime, trying to figure out what Bad Bunny's saying, and by the time it's all over with,
You do have an alternative, Lo.
What's that?
You could watch Kid Rock and Turning Point.
Right.
What? Kid Rock? What? Hold on. What?
Didn't they all cancel? I thought they can't. I thought all the artists pulled out.
They canceled the show in South Carolina. That was
part
of the tour.
Wait a minute. They having an alternative Super Bowl?
They having all.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
sir. Yeah. I'm gonna let you.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you.
The other side. Yeah,
I'm gonna let you look that up.
I got it. I ain't even go look it up. I ain't even go. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Wow. Okay. All right.
T Will said he's gonna watch it. Now,
No, I'm not.
T Will, look, you don't know about T Will. T Will's the last person that will watch it. Trust me.
Amen. That's crazy. That is.
Everybody.
A lot about it.
Huh?
A lot of people are feeling the way Big Low is, but I don't know if it's because I've been a fan of Drake, and back when we used to have the conversations, that was we gotta have. Oh man, I wanted him so bad, but I'm looking forward to it. I think New England I think Drake gonna win. I love him as a quarterback. I think he's gonna pull it out. I think we're gonna see, Sam do Sam stuff. So
I knew you were gonna say that. I don't even know why. I said to myself, Drake probably gonna go for New England in this game. Give me a score. What you think?
I'm a Drake man. 27-21, maybe. Nah, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be both of them in the 30s. But I think it's gonna come down to Sam doing Sam things. So,
Bro, Drake's such a good kid, man. Shouts out to Drake, man. Thing I like about Drake, man, he's like your boy. He puts ranch on the steaks. So shouts out to Drake, man.
You put ranch on a steak?
Yes, sir. That's the best way to eat it, bro.
Oh man.
Put that ranch on there. You good to go. Medium.
Eric Parker's in the house. He your brother says he think Seattle by 30, as he say. So by 30. Where are you, T Will, with this game today?
I'm gonna say 35-10. So when I look at the way Seattle
35-10.
Yeah,
great.
I think this is going to be an old school 80s Super Bowl. The way that Seattle's like a big boa constrictor, right? So in the first half, I'm going to show you what we got. You're going to show me what you got. And they just hold you and hold you and hold you. And then it gets a little tighter. And then it gets a little tighter. And then you make a mistake. Oh, wait, you're down by 10. And then it gets a little tighter. And then you make another one, right? And then it gets a little tighter. And the more you try to breathe, they suffocate you. I don't think this game's going to be close. Now, do I think it'll be over by halftime? I don't. But third quarter, fourth quarter, once they figure it out and go into halftime, Seattle's going to beat the bricks off them boys. I don't even think this close. I don't. 35-10 Seahawks.
I'm looking. It's going to be 3-1, Dre. Sorry. I see Seattle. I see Seattle as a more complete team. I think Drake May has not, as much as we giving all the love to him right now, Drake May has not had a great playoff run, and I don't know whether that's because of injury. I don't know what's going on with that, but he hasn't. And quite honestly, the offense has been a slightly pedestrian. I know snowstorms with standing, but the offense has not really been there. I think Seattle's gonna put a lot of pressure on him. I'm kind of in the right around the T-wheel thing, maybe not as demonstrative. I think it's gonna be something like 30-20 maybe 30-20 Seahawks, and not even so much the Seahawks are a great team. I still think the LA Rams, if for my money, I know Seattle beat them when they had to beat them. I think that was the most complete team to me in the NFL. They just ran out of luck. But 30-20 for me, Seattle over New England as far as that game's
Man.
concerned.
You know who else beat those Rams?
Oh, the mighty Atlanta Falcons.
The mighty Atlanta Falcons. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them we are the Falcons. The JPJ Falcons. I'm just kidding. All right.
Wow.
You know, it's kind of interesting that T. Will was actually trying to hold a tune together there for a quick second.
Oh, wow.
I almost thought about recording that, but then
wow.
I also didn't want my ears to bleed tonight.
Oh, wow.
So I just went on and said, I'm going to hold tight.
Hey, T. Will. Didn't you go to the Uncle Steve School of Singing? If I'm not mistaken, did you go to the Uncle Steve School of Singing? Am I right, y'all?
Wait, hold up.
Uncle Steve taught you?
Are you insulting him or me? Hold on.
right.
Both of
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying? See
Both
what
of
I'm
y'all.
saying?
That's
I'll wait. He's getting ready to turn on Dre in a second. Dre think he unprotected. He getting ready. The low getting ready to turn on you in a minute.
I'll bow out. I'll bow out. Y'all got it.
Oh, wow. You're not a fan of TMX?
Nah, I'm
You heard
good.
of TMX?
I'm good too. Well, I'm good.
Oh, wow.
I'm good.
It be
As
your
long,
own people, man.
as long as he don't sing, that's all I'm saying.
Coach,
he
it
could-
be your own people, man.
He can growl. He can growl and rap what he want to. But as soon as he start trying to harmonize,
It's all
we
good.
can't do that one.
It's all good. It's
There's only
all
one
good.
singer on the panel. There's only one singer on the we know.
Boy,
Well, I wouldn't make Southern Silk. Is that what you're saying? I couldn't go on the road with y'all and be a backup singer. You know.
I mean, if my bags aren't as heavy,
Oh,
I'll get you
wow.
and Jack to help me get my bags. If y'all want
I
to,
can't answer that one for you, T. Will.
Oh, wow.
I did want to run one last thing by y'all before we go, since I have this illustrious panel again on here. We talked a whole lot over the last week or so, and prior to the news we've been getting this weekend, and about what the Falcons are going to do free agent wise. And unfortunately, with last night's news, unfortunately, we may need to be rethinking some of those decisions, quite possibly. I want to know, going player by player, of the certain ones that I'm going to put out there, and just your thought. I mean, we're talking about a month from now, where we're going to need to start talking about this stuff. But player by player, who the Atlanta Falcons are going to be looking to possibly retain. It's kind of hard to be a free agent until we figure out who's staying and who's going. So I want to start at the top, which is the number one person that we all are talking about as far as free agent is concerned, and that's Kyle Pitts. Now, I want to start with you, Lo, and see what you think about Kyle Pitts, stay, go, or in his case, and I think he might be the only one for the team that would be in this case, stay, go, or franchise.
In the words of one of the illustrious R&B groups of the early 2000s, Ideal. I think you need to leave me alone. I think you need to go. Kyle Pitts.
Wow.
What does Kyle Pitts do that everybody else can't do?
Block.
I said, what does he do?
Oh, what does he do?
What does he do?
I thought you said what he does do. I'm sorry.
No. What does he do that everybody else can't do?
I don't know. I can get a cheaper version of him in here to do it. I can.
Hello.
I really can. So that sounds like a winner to me. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Dre? When you start talking about free agents, Kyle Pitts, what do you do?
Uh,
Keep, pay. I mean, keep, release, or franchise.
I say keep. People scream franchise. You franchise them. That's what 13 mil. Uh,
More about
that's right
15.
around. Yeah, yeah. That's right around the average base pay for tight end anyway. So I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I think you keep them. Um, like I said, for anything for 15 and under, I think is a steal. Well, it's not a steal. I think that's what he deserves, 15 and under. Um, and just running back with him. He is getting better, and he did have, uh, you know, a I'm not gonna say unworthy, but what's the words? Unpolished quarterback thrown to him for half the year, and he still almost got 1,000 yards. So, um, yeah, I say bring him back.
Where are you, T. Will, with Kyle Pitts?
What's the name of that? We them boys, man. Franchise that man. Franchise. We them boys. We them boys. Franchise him. Franchise. It's a franchise. That because I've always been a little leery of a player that balls out in a contract year. Oh, he balled out last year in a contract year. But then what about after that? So I mean, look, you can always come back and pay him again. But do we sign Caden Ellis? Not like there's some other decisions we have to make. So for me, I franchise tag him. I think it will be 15 million, but if you think you're gonna sign him on a deal for 15 million, Kyle wants that money, man. I think it's gonna cost us a little more to sign him to a deal. So I say franchise him. I'll be the lone wolf. Franchise him.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Low on this one. I think you got to look at releasing him. If they were going to franchise him and maybe trade, I saw somebody put something in here. Willie was talking about trade him to the New York Jets, who definitely have some assets that we could use as far as some draft capital. Maybe you can think about doing that for him. But I'm right now, I think our other needs on the team probably outweigh the big contract we have. Now, I know there's a other side of it where you say, you know what, until we get that second receiver situation straightened out, he becomes your second best receiver on the team next to Drake. So I do understand that as well. I don't know. I'm just probably not at this moment. I'm just not there.
I
Um,
mean, what can Kyle Pitts do that Njoku can't do?
that's what I say.
You
And
don't
and
you
it,
don't think Kyle Pitts is a little faster? Well, everybody, y'all don't think Kyle Pitts is a little faster? You think he can't run by? Like I like it. I like Njoku. I have no issue with that. If you
I
bring him here,
rather
great.
I rather have a guy that runs 4.6 100% of the time than a guy that runs 4.4 55% of the time.
Damn, drop that mic. Drop that mic, Low.
mm,
I can't say anything. You got me there, man.
eh,
But you don't think it's like more 70% of the time, like maybe
I mean,
even an 80 this year.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it
he did
could
have
be.
a pretty good year, you
It
know.
could, yeah, he had a good year now. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, the thing is that the thing about Kyle is that he always goes off when there's nobody else to throw to, right?
you talking about Tampa Bay games?
Yeah.
That's it. It's just Tampa Bay
look,
games.
look,
That's
if I'm playing Uno and I'm the only one that's playing,
that's what it seems like.
I'm gonna win every time, right?
That's,
Uno,
what it
Uno
seems.
out, boss.
Yeah, we placed him in the average category when we did our player grade. So, I mean, I don't know. When it comes to Cal, I don't care one way or the other. Honestly, he's not a piece, in my opinion, that really moves. I think he just was a casualty of terrible coaching.
Yeah,
Uh,
unfortunately.
I'm gonna
yeah,
move on to the next player. And it's somebody that is going to be a kind of an interesting case to me. Caden Ellis, man. Caden Ellis, when he came here, if y'all remember, he wasn't really a starter with New Orleans. He was more of a package player that ended up with a lot of sacks his last year there. But here in Atlanta, it's clear that he became kind of the man when he was here. So do you at 31, which he'll be 31 this year, do you take a chance on him and pay him, or do you let him walk? I'll go the opposite way this time. Dre, what you think?
Um, I think we got some young bulls that need to learn to fly. I say let Caden go. I mean, he is again. So I know he's a linebacker. You really don't expect him to be too great in coverage, but he was targeted 67 times and gave up 44 catches for a completion percentage of 65.7 with 361 yards. So I mean that, and then on the flip side, his pass rush, you know, he hurried the quarterback 8 times, but only had 6 hits, one back, and 3.5 sacks. So I mean, he's not doing for the money you could pay him. You get the same somewhat production out of a young cat that you can, that can learn to develop. He is what he is at this point. You can get the young guys behind him to start developing. Uh, so for me, now, I would thank you, sir. You were great. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying for the money and for his production, I think you could find better, or not find better. I think you could allow the youngins to start developing.
So obviously, Dre won't be on the Ellis Christmas list this year. What do you think he will when you start talking about Caden Ellis?
He's no longer invited.
Hey.
He can't-
No longer invited. He's
not
Hey,
invited.
I'm harsh when it comes to defense, man. I'm harsh.
Not invited. I think the events of yesterday kind of make signing Ellis, to me, a little more urgent, because we don't know if we're going to have JPJ, right? Which means you kind of need Jalen available to pass rush if he's not going to be there. So for me, I sign him, but if it's a 4-year deal, the last 2 I've got the option to cut them. So we'll do 4-year deal. Guaranteed money will be in the first 2. Look, at if you're performing great, we'll talk about the 3rd. If you're performing great, we'll talk about the 4th. But the guaranteed money will be in the first 2 years. Those are my thoughts. Because again, he is a leader on that defense. Now, if JPJ hadn't did what he did, then I might entertain cutting him a little bit, but I don't think you can do that now. So that's just me.
Where you at, Lo?
Well, whenever I look at the linebacker depth, the last thing I want to see is number 40 on the field. Right? So
Hold on, Lo. Respectfully.
respectfully, exactly. Yes, respectfully. JD Bertrand, you see me though, try to beat me up. So I don't want to see you on the field. So
He needs to be selling. He needs to be a door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman.
there you go. There you go. Look,
And not the stand up, the old school with
the old school
holes
joint
in
with the holes on it.
Kirby.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the canister,
yeah,
right?
Kirby.
That's
I mean, look, I mean,
he is utterly trash.
There's a lot of jobs he could do. He could pass out the air fresheners at the car wash. I mean, he could do a lot of stuff, right? I just
He
don't
could
want
be
him
the dude
feeling
in the
the
bathroom handing out the towels and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
shoot,
In the club, when you walk
yeah,
in
I
there,
mean,
he could be that dude. I don't know.
So with the fear that I have in that regard, I would seriously consider bringing him back. I don't know if it's a situation where he will want to come back. This would be his 3rd coach with the Falcons, but yeah, I would definitely want to bring him back.
Man, I almost hate the fact that I've agreed with Lo on 2 different
That's what
decisions. Kind of make me want to go back to church today. and see if I need to go ahead and just make
Get the
sure.
light right.
You went to church. You went to church. That's why you on the right page. See, you know what I mean?
You gotta get the life right. I hear you.
Dre, I believe in what you're saying as far as the young pups behind him.
Yeah.
But here's the problem: as I go look in the stash right now, where are they? I right now I don't really have anybody that I see to train. I mean, what are you talking about? Josh Woods? What are you talking about?
I mean, Jalen Walker, possibly.
I mean,
but with this happening,
Jalen Walker it's Jalen and Divine are exempt from this conversation. I'm talking about being able to train up the next group. You see what I'm saying? And from your standpoint, Drake, that would be the perfect scenario situation. But for me, I just feel like we're not ready yet to let that go.
Right.
So from that standpoint, I think I'm gonna have to re-sign him. I don't want to re-sign him for T. Will was a little strong with that 4 years. I probably would look at something like maybe see if I could get 2 years with, because you might only need him for one. If you can bring some linebackers in here and he can do that nurturing like Dre was talking about, then you might, push that guarantee money up and then be able to cut him the second year. But I think I have to bring him back for just that we don't have any other linebackers out here right now.
I guess it really depends on like the amount of money he's talking. Like I understand what y'all are saying. We, definitely don't want Bertrand out there. Absolutely not. But I just, to me, he's another Grady situation. And I was saying for years, it's time to move on. He's great, but he don't command the money that we got to pay him. And so, to me, that's just the situation. I think I would take even a lesser quality versus having to pay him the amount of money. To me, he's stealing. Like he's good, but he ain't worth the money.
Now, only because I just got a call that our wings are upstairs. This is going to be my last person that I put up here.
Don't mess with Uncle Steve when it comes to food.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, she got that stuff ready early. So
Wingstop.
Shout out to place called Chicken Run around here. Wingstop is good.
Oh, that's the joint y'all had when we were there.
Wait,
yeah.
When
you were here last time.
You're by Chicken Run?
Say what now?
You live by Chicken Run?
Yeah, it's a Chicken Run place. Right, maybe
in Locust Grove.
No. In McDonough.
Because we got to. I'm right by a Chicken Grove in Locust Grove. That's why I'm like, oh my god.
No. They probably have a couple of stores over there. Okay. I mean, a couple of places. Does it stand alone? Is it standalone, T Wheel, or is it connected to us?
I think it's in a plaza with the gas station.
Okay, same here. Same here.
Okay.
Now that's probably the same people.
Soul Country, man. Jesus.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's better than cotton picking chicken.
Everybody ain't uppity like you, Drake. Look, Drake ordering sushi and shish kebabs for his Super Bowl party.
Sushi, but nah. Just we got Plucker, we got chicken.
That kind of country too. That Plucker,
Pluckers.
I know, right? This is the last person I'm gonna ask right here, and really it ties into what happened the last 24 hours, y'all.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this is gonna be short because Uncle Steve, when there's food involved,
at least I let y'all know.
He goes to the Waffle House and hang up on me. I just want to let y'all know.
At least Arnold Ebiketie, folks. Let's put it the best case scenario with everything that kind of went down today with James Pierce. You almost automatically say probably 8 games. Are we kind of in agreement that that's probably without knowing another thing that you're probably going to lose him for half the season? That makes Arnold Ebiketie another person that you got to think about. Is that somebody for that you want to possibly hold on to? I know he's going to want to try the free agent market, but maybe it's somebody that you want to hang on to. Arnold Ebiketie has not. I mean, if over the last 4 years, he's been our leading overall sack person, and we can't act like he. I mean, he became expendable a little bit with the emergence of Walker and Pierce. But now we got to start thinking about that. I'm looking at his numbers uh, ahead now. I know he only had the 6 sacks last year, 2 years in a row, but it might be somebody that you want to think about holding on to. What y'all think? Start with you, T. Will, on this one.
AK-47. When you absolutely have to kill every MFer in the room, except no substitutes. We got to have him back, man. Let's go. That was from Jackie Brown, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, we gotta. I mean, look, we don't know. I mean, it's at least 8 games. Could be full season. So yeah, you're gonna need AK-47. Bring him back. Come on back, AK. Come on back.
What you got on this one, Dre?
So yeah, absolutely, positively, hell to the no.
Damn.
I mean,
you just want to cut the whole team.
In 17 games, you get 5 hurries, 4 QB hits, 2 sacks, 11 pressures. His tackles, he had 36 combined tackles. Like, you literally played every game this year, and your numbers look like those of someone who didn't play at all or is second to third string. Um, I'm happy for what you've done for us in the past. Uh, Great mentor if you were to our young guys, but I'm about letting the young guys get burned. And I mean, if it don't, dollars make sense. So if it don't make sense, it don't make the money. So no, I'm fine. I'm fine with letting him walk.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call from Cameroon. Hold on. Hello? AK, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
On the bottom, right below me? Nah, I don't know who he is. He just came in. Nah, no, but yeah, me and you still good, bro. Okay, I'll tell him. All right, Pete. Yeah, I'll tell Lo Hey. Oh, dang, Dre, that's another invitation you ain't getting this year. So,
I'm fine with it, bro. I'm fine with it.
Oh man. Man.
I am okay.
I hear you, man. Lo, are you gonna be on the train with Dre?
Well, I tell you what, because I don't want you to copy my answer this time, so I'm gonna let
Okay,
you. I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, you stupid.
Oh man.
So he stays. I think he stays. I think you give him 2 years, and he stays. And again, there's nothing Dre is saying that's wrong. His lack of time is because the 2 guys that were drafted in here to come play took his time and took his normal minutes. And if we add oh my God, Zach Harrison to the list, who ended up getting hurt, Ebiketie might not have even got that time. If you think about it, remember, Harrison was doing pretty good before he got hurt last year. So right now, I just say of need. If none of this happens yesterday, I probably say goodbye to Ebiketie real easily. But for right now, I say, hey, agent, before you do your thing. Not even talking franchise at all. He doesn't deserve that. But I say, hey, what's the cheapest I can get you to stay in a defense that you'll thrive in at least for half the season? Maybe we'll even think about trade. Remember, he was on the trade block this past year. So maybe even somebody to say from that point, and Dre just thinking, hey, I might not need you the whole season, but I need you to at least hold it down for half the season. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I am. All right, Lo, so you can go ahead and copy off me.
Unfortunately, I'm copying you. Yeah, I think they. I think interesting. Yeah, I think what happened last night, it might make the Falcons panic a little bit. They might want to try to keep somebody in there who's familiar, unless they. I don't know if it's one of those cases where it's like, they'll look at going stopgap as far as the edge rusher and consider bringing in somebody like a Khalil Mack to kind of coach up the young pups or whatever. But at the end of the day, you can only have so many stopgaps, right?
That's right. That's right.
So, this could be I think they might consider Arnold Ebiketie for a 1-year deal. And say, hey, you just want to run it back with us one more time. We'll see what happens, and if you decide to stay, or if we need you to stay long term, we'll really break you off.
There you go. There you go. All right.
I mean, but you got.
Speak your mind.
I don't know. You got Khalid Kareem, which I mean, he could probably give you the exact same thing that Arnold gave you. Like I don't know. I can't.
You think so?
To me, it's the money just don't. It don't add up.
Yeah.
And Dre, if none of this happens in the last 24 hours, I'm not even thinking about it. I just thought about this only because right now we need not only a little bit of talent and familiarity with what Ulbrich is doing. And that's the only reason I say that. Now, I'll say this. If there's some free agent talent out there that may be able on the cheap to get the same job done, I'll bring that in a heartbeat. So I'm not just making him the end all be all like he's the greatest pass rusher ever. I'm just saying it would make sense right now for us to try to see what we can get. I'm not sure Ebiketie is going to get $10 million a year out there on the free agent market. I don't think he is. I think he's more he's probably like a 3-year, $20 million type person where they'll push 15 up to get all the guarantee money out the way, in my opinion. So I think go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying real quick because I know you got to go. I'm just saying we got the Khalid Kareem guy. We got Braylon Trice. We have pieces in the tuck that we can plug in. Well, I mean, provided that Braylon can finally stay healthy.
That's a big if.
But I mean, I don't know. I get what y'all saying.
No, you on point, man. There's nothing that I don't understand what you're saying. So most of the time, almost like your logic makes sense. It's just right now, I just say I'm probably looking a little more desperate because I truly do think the young man who surprised us all this year is not going to be I'm just more trying to look quick fix, but Dre, trust me,
that's how you get yourself in bad situations. That right there is because you feel like you got a gun to your head. You know what I mean? Then you got it. I.e. Kirk Cousins. Well, yeah, sort of Kirk Cousins. I mean, that just to me that screams bad organization. If the player is not producing, bump the money, bump them, and keep it moving.
I'm being Raheemish. That what you're saying? I'm being
yeah. But
that makes sense. No, that makes sense a lot. Listen, folks, I have enjoyed this panel. I really enjoyed the three guys we got on here. Love doing shows with them. if y'all don't mind, before y'all break out of here, could y'all go ahead and let everybody know where you are, starting with my brother T. Will, who is probably getting ready to get on a plane and go to Santa Clara right now.
I wish from
All
your
right,
mouth
all right.
to God's ears.
All right, T. Well, you know how Uncle Steve is now about eating, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Don't be taking too long, T. Will. You go hear it. Look, you gonna see a whole
Don't
other
worry.
side of
Don't,
Unc now.
hey,
Don't play about that.
don't worry. Don't worry. He gonna get that Grammy clop off. I'm like, all right, yeah.
And I'd like to thank.
Right.
Hurry up, Stevie. Come on, let's go. No, hey, for my ATL Movies 1, if you like TV series and movies, we do that. For my ATL Sports 1, if you like ATL Sports, One Time for the Fan, you can see me there. Hey, Uncle Steve, as always, brother, love doing shows with you. Thank you for having me. Big Low, Coach, always a pleasure doing shows with y'all. Enjoy your Super Bowl.
Hey man, you are the man. Thank you, T. Will. Appreciate y'all. One Time for the Fan as well. Always doing this thing out there with everybody's favorite landscaper, Jack Spade, doing this thing, and Gary.
Wow.
So, my brother Dre has not only been, and I hated it too. I wanted so bad to be part of the player
brother.
grade this
Oh,
past
okay.
Wednesday. I got a chance to get on with him and Armani last week. But I always I like smart people. I'm attracted to smart people, which is why Low has been one of the hardest relationships I've ever been in. But I just
Wow.
I
Wow, I laughed too hard.
you,
My bad.
you love them, but it's just but
It overwhelmed you. I understand. The intelligence overwhelmed you. Go ahead.
but I mean, I'm not even joking. If it's somebody that always can put it in perspective and not even in the way I want it, it's always Dre, man. Just appreciate you, brother. Tell everybody where you are, man, especially on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. First and foremost, anybody that can hear my voice, man, if y'all are out there on the highways and byways, please be safe. Get to and from the same way you get home or get to where you're going the same way you left. Please be safe out there, people. But yeah, you can find us on the Coach's Corner every Wednesday, new time because Armani's in school. Congratulations to him, which is 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And just come in, man. Check us out. Um, I tell people all the time, you're not gonna like my takes because I speak it from truth and from the heart. But one thing about it is 80% of the time my takes come true. So come in, argue with me, tell me I'm wrong. Let's talk about it. Find us on the Coach's Corner. Uh, Unc, as always, man, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Don't worry if you missed the show; it's totally okay. Big Low, a pleasure as always, and T Will, pleasure as always.
There is if y'all the reason why he has his little green screen on the Falcons, there is a trophy behind Dre that says, "Man, I warned y'all about Raheem trophy," and that's sitting on his mantle. He doesn't want to say it out loud, but he told us before it happened about Raheem. I remember him telling us. So I give him a whole lot of credit for knowing
Unfortunately,
about
I'm not happy that I was right about that. I can tell you that.
I know you weren't, but I know the logic. Like I told you, the logic is always solid. So that's why I always respect that, man. My brother,
Thank you, brother.
to the other side of me, Low, uh, always, man, just love teaming up with this brother right here. He got my
We need more
hamstring worked
videos.
up. Yeah. See, that's what I was just about to say because I never got residuals from any of the videos that we made. So this might be since the football season over with today. This might be the last time he and I are online together for a little bit until we do some renegotiation.
Oh,
on that.
wow.
I didn't get.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
even get Dre. I didn't even get a featuring. You know how they say the main
Yeah,
person
feature,
featuring.
right?
I didn't even get a featuring on.
Go back and watch
Hey,
the video.
hey, go in his office.
My new album is coming
Go in
out
his
on
office
Tuesday. Flash.
before
It's
9
gonna
to
be
5.
Right. Oh, wait a
Flash.
minute.
It's
Did I
gonna
get
be
edited into a featuring?
You was on there for the jump, huh? It says
I was on there.
Big Low
Oh,
featuring
all right.
Uncle Steve. See,
Okay, I
look
might-
at there. See,
I might take that back. Then.
look at that.
All right,
See,
so we got
that's how they do you, y'all. That's how they do you. You know, ain't even show, right? Ain't even show.
Oh man, tell them where to go, Low.
Hey man, look, I'm Big Low Country. I make sure y'all come check us out at Big Low Country Sports. Just old country boy, former football coach. I love to sit around and talk about sports, man. We're going into this off season, but look, we're gonna make the best out of it and have a good time while we get ready for the 2026.
Hey, it sounds like a winner. Everybody out there, appreciate y'all joining me. If you don't mind, not only subscribe to these guys on the screen, but before you leave out, hit the like button on this stream for me. I appreciate it. I know everybody's getting ready to go enjoy the pregame and enjoy what we got going on in the Super Bowl this year. We'll be back to talk more Falcons throughout the week, of course, when free agency starts, when the franchise tag, I think that's the first thing that comes up. Franchise tag comes on. We'll be talking about those type things. And these are the type of folks that you want to get your information from, folks that know what they're talking about, entertaining, and put it in a way that you all can understand what's going on. So on behalf of these three fine gentlemen, I am Uncle Steve here in Uncle Steve's Lounge. I appreciate everybody joining today. Y'all have a great Super Bowl Sunday, and peace.
You're in Uncle Steve's Lounge.